Welcome to the part 35 of the Gregg Shorthand course. In this video, we're going to have a look at yay. Okay, so this is our letter Y in English, but we can also call it as yay in Gregg Shorthand. Now, suppose we have a word called yard, right? So if you can notice that at this part, we have this YA in this word. Now, whenever we have this YA in any word, then we use a simple large loop to represent our YA. So this yard word can be written like this, right? So see, we first have this large loop which we made to represent our YNA. Then we have this long stroke which is D, alright? Now we also have this R here, if you can notice, but if you pronounce, it goes like yard. So there is very less sound of R. So we can skip making this R curve, alright? Because remember, whenever you are writing in shorthand, you have to take as less time as you can while making the words and sentences in shorthand, right? So you have to focus more on guessing the word rather than making strokes and curves individually for all the characters in the words, which will of course take more time. So take as less time as you can because you have to focus on speed also. So we can simply skip the R here, alright? So this is our word yard. So let's take another word like yarn. Alright, so see, we again have this Y and A here in this word. So we can again make this long loop to represent our this large loop to represent our YA. So this word can be written like this. So see, this is our large loop which we made to represent our Y and A. Then we have this short stroke which is our N, right? Now we have this R here, and if you pronounce, it goes like yarn. So there is very little sound of R. So we can again skip the R curve here because it is pronounced as yarn, so we can just skip it to focus more on speed. All right, okay, so that's how you use this large loop to represent YA. Now suppose we have another word called like ear this time. So if you can notice, we have this now Y and E here in this word. So we simply use a small loop to represent our YE in any word. So this word can be written like this. Okay, so this is our YE, and then we have this short curve which is our R. So this is our word ear. Let's take another word like we have yet. So see, again we have this YE in this word, so we can simply make this small loop to represent our YE. So this word can be written all together like this. So see, YE, we made this small loop to represent our YE. Then we have this short stroke which is our T. So this word can be called as yet. Alright, so we're done with this YA and YE and this large loop and small loop, right? Or you can also say this big loop. So now suppose we have a word called yoke. Okay, so see, if you pronounce, it goes like yo. So we have O sound, if you can see, and O sound is represented by this O hook. If you remember from the previous lessons, this O hook and a dash. So we use our O hook and a dash to represent our O sound, which is O vowel. Alright, so this is our hook, O hook. So remember, whenever we have this Y in any word, and we also have to make any type of hook, either this O hook or this U hook, right? So we make a circle. We represent this Y by making the circle inside loop, either like this or like this. So if you can notice, we have this hook also. This one is our U hook and this one is our O hook. because O hook is made like U hook is made like this and O hook is made like this. So this is our, we have this small circle also inside this hook, inside both of these hook. So we represent this Y in any word whenever we are having this Y, and we also have to make the hook also, hook vowel. So we represent our Y by making this circle inside the hook. So suppose we have this yoke word again. So this word yoke can be written like, simply like this, okay? Or we can make this again like this. Alright, so C and a dash. So C, we have this, first of all, this small circle which we have this Y, which we made to represent our Y, and then we have this O hook and a dash to represent our O sound. Then we have this short curve which is K. So that's how we made this small circle to represent our Y also, while we are having this O hook. Now we have, suppose, another word called youth this time. Youth. So see, if you can pronounce it, goes like youth. So we have this oo sound now, which is, so we make this what we call oo hook, which is this one, to represent our oo sound, oo hook and a dash, right? So as I told you here that we make a circle inside the hook, right? Whenever we are having this Y also and a hook also in any word, so we use a small circle inside the hook vowel to represent our Y. So this word can be made like, simply like this. Okay, so see, we have this, suppose, first of all, this oo hook and a dash to represent our oo sound as in youth, as in tomb, if you remember from the previous lessons, and in this word yoke, we have this O sound as in wrote, if you remember. Okay, wrote. Right, so here we have this youth word, so we first made this small circle and oo hook and a dash to represent our oo sound as in tomb. Then we finally have this it, okay, it, because this word is pronounced as youth, so we have to represent it also. So that's how this word is made. First of all, this small circle and a oo hook and a dash to represent our oo. First we made this circle to represent our Y, and then we have this oo hook and a dash to represent our oo sound as in tomb. Then we finally have this it to represent our it. So this word can be called as youth. So let's see this again. We make this large loop or big loop to represent our Y in any word, YA in any word, and we use this small loop to represent our YE in any word. And whenever we are having this Y also in any word, and we also have to make any type of hook like O hook or U hook also, so we represent our Y by making a circle inside that O hook or U hook. Alright, so that was all about it, and I will see you in the next video.